A world-renowned wine critic is on a mission to teach people that wine is for everyone. Antonio Galloni is known for covering the top wine regions worldwide. In 2013, he started a go-to website for wine lovers. Vinous has readers in more than 90 countries. The platform includes wine reviews, profiles of drinking destinations, and vineyard maps. Galloni's mobile app Delectable helps people learn about wine. It's offering a premium subscription starting today, and for $5.99 a month, it lets users access nearly 250,000 expert reviews by scanning a wine label on their phone. Wine shoppers can also search for reviews at Delectable kiosks in 365 by Whole Foods stores. The kiosks will expand to more Whole Foods locations this year. Antonio Galloni is with us. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely. So tell us about the app.
So Delectable, which is the Instagram of wine, and has over 5 million user reviews, for the first time is going to offer the ability to also have the expert critic reviews from our wine publication, Vinous, all seamlessly available in one digital app. And that is just tremendous news for wine lovers because you will have all of that together in one place.
But if I can get it for free, Antonio, from those 5 million user reviews, why would I want to pay $5.99?
Well, you have the options. You have the free version, which is free and improved.
Yes.
And then if you want to have the expert reviews from critics like me who spend all of our time traveling and visiting vineyards all over the world, then that's $5.99 a month.
You're kind of like the Anna Wintour of, like, she's Anna Wintour of fashion. You're sort of like the Anna Wintour of wines. Because you take the wine business very, very seriously.
Yes.
Because you said, the way you look at it, wine is for everybody. Do you think the wine you drink determines the personality? Does that say something about your personality?
Of course it does. Sort of, you know,
Does
what you're
it?
wearing, or yeah, absolutely.
How so?
Well, you know, if you like zippy Albarino, you're probably pretty optimistic, and like fresh, crisp wines, or Cabernet Sauvignon is bolder wine, probably says something about your personality. Absolutely.
It's interesting.
He's saying that because I told him that I liked Albarinos.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Buy for Norah next time. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting how many people still buy wine based on the label.
That's right. And
That must drive you crazy.
Yeah.
well, you know, it's a start. You know, I mean, basically, when I walk into a restaurant, I want to see a wine on every table.
You do?
Yeah. And our mission with Vinous and Delectable is to touch every single person in the world who has an interest in wine. So if you start by just shopping by the label, that's fine. But an app like Delectable can take you to the next level by giving you all of that information. Again, it's 5 million user reviews.
Yeah.
There's an extraordinary amount of information. And that just informs the consumer even more. And as you mentioned, we've got this new partnership with Whole Foods. And you take what you do there with the Delectable kiosk is you take a bottle, you take it to the kiosk, scan it, you will get the Delectable user review alongside with curated content from Whole Foods, like recipes, for example. And that just means that shopping for wine has never been easier.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, for many amateurs, they have a wine that they like, but they'd like to learn more about which wine might taste good with what types of foods. So you're trying to provide that information.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all about education and outreach.
What is your expert opinion on Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill?
Next.
Old school. Yeah, next.
How do you know what that is?
Because that's all I know from high school.
I know.
Because I don't drink. I was telling him I don't drink.
So
I had
I
a
know
bad
from-
experience in high school, and it sort of scarred me for life. But that's all I remember is Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill. But it's been said that rosé is having a moment, that it's the wine of the people. What does that mean? And why is rosé having a moment?
Well, I think there's two things. One, there's more rosés than ever before. A lot of them are absolutely delicious. People are discovering that this is a style of wine that you don't have to just drink in the summer. You can drink it year-round. And then there's another thing, which is those wines are really affordable. You know, one of the big trends in wine is that it's just never been a better time to be a wine consumer because there's so many choices from all over the world of wines that are affordable. Rosé fits neatly into that category, and those are two of the reasons why it's having a big
I thought it was
boom.
interesting to see that millennials drink about 17% of the wine in the U.S. That's huge, right?
It's actually larger. Our stats show that millennials last year accounted for 42% of the volume of wine consumed in the United States, and women account for about half of that. About half of the wine. Women
More
under 30.
women drink wine than men?
Under 30.
Under 30, okay.
Yeah, it's 50% women, and then men, you know, who are always a little bit later to catch up. After 30, it evens out a little
I don't
more.
know any women that don't drink a lot of wine. No, I don't know any.
Yeah, none.
What you talking about, Norah O'Donnell?
Everybody that works for us.
Yes,
You know?
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. You see?
Yes,
So
I've seen them.
that empirical.
Strawberry Hill all over the newsroom.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
No, I love how he
Some
said.
truth
I love
in
how
his
you went
facts.
next.
Nice, green
next.
Joe.
Antonio Galloni, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
really interesting.
Good
Thanks
job.
so much for having me on the
Good
show.
job what you're doing.
Great. Thank you.
A lot of wine lovers will appreciate this.